What is up, you guys? You're about to watch a lot of talking in the beginning of this video. I did want to preface this with the fact that I almost did not publish this footage because you'll see. I will explain, but I figured that videos like this are important for those who watch a lot of other thrifting videos, because what you see a lot of times is people thrifting amazing things, what it seems like all the time. And I just want you guys to see that even the best of us in reality do not always find things. So I figured I would put this video up anyway and then kind of make up for it in the end. Just, keep watching. If you want to hear me chit chat about, a little bit of life and all of that, then definitely watch this video. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. It has been a while since I've done a video like this. We're going thrifting today. I know it's been a while, but the reason is because I have literally been focusing my attention, my efforts, my money at upgrading certain parts of my closet. So you will see, and if you haven't noticed already, there are certain things that I am leaning more towards the higher end of things. And I always love luxury, I always love designer, but your girl also likes to save some money, so I like to buy these things secondhand, and that's what I've been doing. So different things in my closet that I know I wear a lot of, that's starting to show wear and tear, or just different gaps in like certain areas where I may be missing a certain color of something, or I may want a certain style of something. I have been replacing those things and adding those things to my closet with a higher quality item, just for the simple fact that when you buy better, you typically only have to buy once, and that's just where I'm at my life right now. So that's what I've been doing. But I did notice that I have been wearing this one pair of Levi's 550 shorts like over and over and over again. I just really did my thing, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I really did my thing when I cut these shorts. And so now I need to find some more Levi's 550s. Preferably I want these in black, so I want to try to see if I can thrift some. I may not be successful because thrifting Levi's now, it's kind of like finding a unicorn in the rough, so we'll see. But I did want to talk about today's sponsor before we go on our little thrift trip, and that is Skillshare. You guys know I've been working with Skillshare. I absolutely adore them. And what Skillshare is, it is a platform where you can learn a new skill. It's specifically geared at and aimed towards creatives. It's a creative supporting a creative. You can literally go on here and learn pretty much anything that you have an interest in. I had been taking a lot of sewing classes because I've been doing a lot of thrift flips lately, and Skillshare has really been coming in clutch. But more recently, I feel like I'm turning into an old lady. And please don't take offense to that, because I know, like, whenever I make comments like that, there's always somebody that takes offense. Don't take offense to that. I think that getting older is a blessing, and it just comes with so much wisdom. A lot of people don't even make it to certain ages, so every year that you get older is truly a blessing. So I just want to say that. But yeah, I really feel like I'm into plants now. I have a few plants that I have been growing for the last, I'd say, since the beginning of quarantine, and they are flourishing. They're doing very well, but I want to add more plants into my home, and we're going to be moving soon. And I also want to start growing things to eat. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of searching on Skillshare, trying to get the necessary skills that I need to take on this new journey in life that I'm about to embark on. So Skillshare has really been coming in handy. There's this one particular class that I've been taking. They not only cover how to grow house plants, but they also cover how to grow your food. So I think that's really when you think about the fact that they're talking about shortages on certain food items and certain food things, I think that now it's just really, it's gonna be a good skill to have, to know how to grow your own food. I'm just saying. So that's what I'm trying to do, and Skillshare is helping me do that. And I just feel like, to invest in yourself, that's nothing. That is some of your Starbucks orders. So if you are looking to invest in yourself, you want to learn some new skills, you want to upgrade your quality of life with more knowledge, then I highly recommend checking out Skillshare. The first 1,000 people to use my link signing up will get a free trial, so I will have that down below because, like I said, I highly recommend. I'm not just saying this, I truly recommend it. And you know, you can kind of go and test it out for yourself and see, you know, how you like it. I have full confidence that you will, because literally there is something on there for everybody. So check out Skillshare. I will have all the information down below. I will pin the link in my comments to just give you guys easy access. Check them out. You will not regret it. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. And now we are gonna go thrifting. I have no particular idea of what I want to get exactly, other than trying to find Levi's to make some more shorts. So that's really what I am about to do. Other than that, I kind of just thrift whatever comes to me. I love a good vintage piece. I love a great unique piece. So if I can find something like that, I'm gonna buy it. So let's go thrifting. So I first of all, I'm so sorry you guys that I've been doing a lot of like Jillian lately type vlogs, just because it has been such a crazy month for me. A crazy last 2 months actually, because I have my oldest son who just graduated from high school. My daughter is graduating this Friday, and it's just been hectic, like with everything. My birthday, my anniversary, Mother's Day, graduations, Father's Day is coming up. We have to plan a party for that, a beach party. So it's been a lot going on, and I've really just been trying to keep my head above water here. So hopefully you guys understand. I promise I'm gonna get more consistent and go back to like 2 videos a week. You know, I'm really trying to get back there, but it's been really hard. So just bear with me, you guys, please. And you know, just know I'm thinking about you guys always. I'm trying to give you content, even if it's not thrift content, and just kind of take you along with my life, because you know, sometimes it's interesting to know, for me at least, like what goes on behind the scenes with like other people and what they're doing when they're not shopping and thrifting like me. So yeah, we are arriving to the thrift store. The parking lot looks pretty empty, so it doesn't look like it's a lot of people in here. It is like 6:12 ish, so it's the evening. And you know what, I know a lot of people think that you have to go early to find the best things, but that's not necessarily true. I found some of the best things that I've ever thrifted in the afternoon or the evening. So you don't necessarily have to go early. Places like Goodwill are constantly putting out things like every hour as a, you know, get it in. And then if you try to donate right now at this point, they are so overloaded and so full that they have so much that they're just trying to get it out all day. So if that is one of your concerns, then don't. Just like hit them up and go at all different hours, and you will find that you are gonna come across some really cool things. One thing I'm going to try to stay away from is jackets. However, I would like to get a couple more summer blazers. If I can come across like some more silk blazers, that would be great. You know, we're really just about to be in here seeing what they have, because I haven't been into a thrift store in like a month, and for me that is highly abnormal. So I'm put on my mask, get my big earrings through. There we go. Actually, you know, I don't need these. I'm gonna leave these. There we go. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, I shouldn't feel so warm and fuzzy inside, but I haven't been in a thrift store in like forever. Oh, okay. You know, we gotta get it together here. Lock the door. Why is this not locking? Okay, I guess it is. All right, let's go. If you're not new, then you know that I love to stop by the jewelry first. I am always on the hunt for sterling silver or gold pieces or any type of vintage design that is unique and something that you wouldn't typically find in a regular store. Okay, so I'm definitely getting those two bracelets I showed you. One of them is Givenchy, which is fantastic, but I always love looking at the white shirts. So I'm gonna look at the white shirts, try to see if I can find some men's vintage silk ones, and then I'll go over to women's. One thing I've noticed in my experience while thrifting is if you're looking for any type of high-end or quality designer piece, especially in the men's section, you always want to look at shirts that are in white or black because those are basic colors. And I do find that people are more willing to invest in a closet staple rather than something that's like a wild, crazy print. So I always look at the white button downs or the neutral colors or the black in men's, because one day I am hoping to find a Burberry print button down that is men's. That's just on my thrift wish list, and I just feel like, you know, this is really the reason why I always look at the men's button downs, because I'm hoping to find something like that. And then I've also found some really good designer button downs that way as well. At this point, I also have an extensive collection of button downs, both men's and women's. Do you say button downs or do you say button ups? I'm not really sure. I guess it just kind of depends on my mood which one I use, but basically at this point I have a lot of them. So I really have to come across some special colors or colors that I don't have and colors that I think I would wear a little bit more often for me to buy, or the material has to be really good, because at this point, like I said, I really don't need any, but I do like to look anyway just to see what I come across. I thought that Tommy zip up was really cool, but at this point I have a ton of sweaters, a lot from past seasons that I never really got to wear just because of where I'm located. So unless it's a really, really special, unique piece, I'm not really looking to pick up any sweaters right now. I'm mainly looking for things that I can wear for spring, summer, and pretty much year around because of living in LA. I really regret not getting this. This color is phenomenal. I don't know what I was thinking or what mood I was in, but I really wish that I would have picked this up. This sweater was cool too, but it was made out of an itchy material and it had a lot of stains on it that I didn't think I could get out, so I had to leave that behind. And then this denim shirt I did want to get, but then I have this pretty little thing, denim dress in my closet that really, if I just left it unbuttoned, could serve the same purpose. So I'm really trying not to buy things that I already have something in my closet that will do the same thing, if you know what I mean. Okay, these are really cool vintage pair. Kind of bummed they don't fit me. I actually really don't know, but I just don't think that they are. Hold on, let me buckle this. The thing that's really cool about these is they actually taper down at the bottom. These are such a vintage fit. I don't even mind the paint splatters. It is a vintage size 16, which is more like a 10. So I definitely can't fit these. I don't really see any black denim right here, so I'm gonna try to look around the other side. Okay, I think if I'm gonna find black jeans, it'll be right here. And of course, this video or this footage was filmed before I found the Levi's 501s, but I still am on the hunt for like a darker black denim. I don't really want the gray wash denim, so I'm still gonna be looking. Stopping to give you guys a little OOTD. Yeah, I really be looking crazy sometimes when I go out thrifting because I just want to be comfortable, but the shorts are from JLux Label and the top is H&M. You guys have seen it before in previous hauls, but when I saw this top, I really thought I had lucked up and found one of the vintage silk men's button-ups I have been dying to find, but it wasn't it. It was just like a regular polyester shirt. So I headed over to the shoes to see if I could find any really cool cowboy boots. I didn't find any on this particular trip, but I am on the hunt for a white pair. I did, however, see this really cute leather wallet. I don't really need a wallet, but I just thought this was really cool because it was brand new. And then I just kind of browsed the purses just to see, because I have looked up and found like really cool things. I found a Gucci wallet in here before that they clearly had no idea was Gucci, so I always look there just because. And then this is where they keep the sets. I thought this vintage dress was really pretty, gave me such Dolce & Gabbana vibes, but it wasn't really my size. It was like a super tiny vintage size. And this particular section had some really cool sets, and I was really bummed that none of them were my size. And just even looking back over this footage, I realized that had a lot of the stuff that I liked been my size, I would have felt like I hit the jackpot and I scored. But because all the stuff that I liked wasn't really even in my size, then that's kind of why I feel like this thrift trip was more or less a fail for me. When I saw this, the silhouette and everything was so unique that I felt like I could probably sew this into something really cool or thrift flip it. But when I went to try it on, it just wasn't working out, which you'll see in a second. And after going through all the other dresses, I just really didn't find anything that I felt like I needed or anything that was calling my name. I thought this was so gorgeous, but it did have some damage to it where the holes were, and it just looked overall kind of worn, so I didn't really want to get it for the price that they had it listed at, but I do see the potential in that. It could have been great. And then this was just a really cool fancy gown. I honestly, you guys, if I come across any type of fancy gown and it's in my size like this one, I would definitely get it, even if I had nowhere to wear it to. And then I saw this really cute mixed media vintage top. I really love coming across these. I used to come across them a whole lot more in better materials, but now I rarely do because they are, you know, popular and harder to find now. But I would typically find those types of tops in this section. So I like to go through these color sections because this is normally where a lot of the really cool vintage blouses are. When I saw this floral Lizwear button down or button up, I was so bummed it wasn't in my size. I love vintage Lizwear, and anytime I come across it, I always love the pieces. I did go through to see if there were any other materials or fabrics or prints that caught my eye, but there wasn't really anything. And then I did come across this tunic, and this right here is by this brand called Raj, which is actually pretty pricey. I used to sell it in this designer boutique I worked in, so it was a cute find, but it had a lot of wear and tear to it. All right, the idea is interesting, but the top sheer part and everything is a little bit too small for my bust, so I can't really make this work like I would want to. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back. This is pretty cool. It's like a double breast like vest. Not for me, and it's way too hot for me to think about this kind of stuff right now, even though I typically shop year-round, but I have enough stuff like this. Just thought it was cool. If this is not a Y2K thing, I don't know what is. This is actually pretty cool. It's a great layering piece. I think I'm actually gonna get this. I actually didn't end up getting it because there was a little damage, but I can never resist a beaded or lace piece like this, so just had to show you guys. And then these are a type of shoe or a style of shoe that's actually really popular right now, and I see them in the thrift store all the time. Okay, I have no idea what happened in there. I don't know if I've lost the knack to thrift because it's been so long, but I bought like 2 things, and it wasn't even like 2 amazing things. It was just like 2 so-so things. Hold on. I actually kind of, oh my gosh, what is going on? I kind of regret getting this one because I just now noticed it's a little damaged, but I'm going to show you nonetheless. So this is the bracelet I got that I got it because it was really cute. It was Givenchy, but I did not see that right there. So hopefully that's something that I can peel off. It looks like it should come off fairly easy. hopefully. If this is how Givenchy makes their bracelets, that's pretty sad. But my favorite one is this shell bracelet right here. I love bracelets like this. I used to have them a lot when I was younger, and they have like the little twist things, but it's like shells, and it kind of has like a pearly type of seashell on it. Gosh, this thrift haul is pretty pathetic. I really like this bracelet though, so I will be wearing it. And hopefully we can clean this one off. Gosh, I kind of want to go thrifting to another store. I'm so sorry, you guys. This sucked. Hopefully you saw something interesting in there, but this just goes to show you can't hit every single time. So we're definitely gonna have to go thrifting again. We're gonna have to go to my favorite, Hope of the Valley, because I feel like no matter what, I always find things there. This Goodwill is very hit or miss these days. So yeah, I'll have to see you guys in my next one. I love you so much. Okay, you guys, I got a new camera and I got an actual for real vlogging camera. I am filming for the first time on it, and like, even though I've tested it out a few different ways, I am really hoping that I am able to get the footage from here to my editing software where I need to put it up for you guys. But anyways, I am going thrifting. I have been hit by the thrifting bug quite a bit recently, and I kind of had a point there where I thought I was over it, but I guess it's the saying of too much of a good thing. Maybe I just needed a break to be able to appreciate thrifting. I don't know. Either way, I've been having some good luck lately. I had horrible luck at this thrift store that I'm going to today. Last time I went, which you would have seen in the footage before this, and yeah, I can't accept defeat. I gotta go back and see if they maybe were just having a bad day, an off day, or whatever. So we're going back to the same thrift store to see if I can redeem myself. So I figured, you know, you can come with me and we can see together. I feel like we all have a certain route we like to take when going in the thrift store. So for me, I deviated from that and went into the women's long sleeves first. I saw this and it was so pretty. It was actually real silk. I wish it was in my size. I like the way it just had that ruffled detail down one side of the collar. I felt like that was pretty unique. I kind of just like skipped around and headed over to the dresses, but at the opposite end of where I normally start. And I didn't really see a ton of dresses that caught my eye, but I did see this dress, and I am so sad that this was not my size. This is a phenomenal vintage piece, and it was silk, but I couldn't make this fit me. But it was a good find, and I just wanted to show it to you guys. This is also something I would have thrift flipped into a mini, but it had a ton of stains on it that I just wasn't 100% about getting out. But it would have been a really cute fitted type of dress that had this like little peplum. And I have something similar to that I thrift flipped that I really liked. But you know, the stains, I was just very unsure and didn't want to take the chance. And then I saw this really cute sweatshirt. This is clearly a vintage Disney sweatshirt, and I really thought I was going to get it and maybe just crop it, but when I held it up, I just knew it would be so tight and wouldn't fit properly. So I did end up putting it back for somebody who would appreciate it, but I was bummed that it was not a bigger size. I also saw this chaser dress that was in this really cool tie-dye. It was a little bit worn, and by worn I mean like you could see that it clearly needed a fabric shaver taken to it. But this brand is typically not cheap, so I know the quality was there, but that one had really just like been through it. And then this is another Liz Sport piece that is vintage. I really wish this was my size, but it was like probably 2 or 3 sizes too small. But had it not been, I would have definitely gotten it. And then I saw this, which I thought was super cool. Like, just even aside from the little jacket that went over it, the dress itself and the wiring and everything was super cool. Okay, so this is the best place that I can do this. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm not getting, but I just wanted to show you because it was really cool. But there is this set. It comes with like a little silk skirt and this shirt that has these studs all the way down the front. It is not my size, otherwise I would get it. But super cute. And this one I'm hoping is my size, hoping that I can make it work somehow because the skirt is already short and I love the print. Now that I'm looking at it, actually, I really don't think it's gonna work, so that's gonna go back. This is too small also, but and has a cute little mini skirt to go with it. This is like all probably from the same closet because these are all roughly the same size. If you were like a, I would say like a 4, this would be perfect for you. And then last but not least, this, I like the way the sleeves tie, and then they tie right here. And then of course it's a skirt, and this is like a thick, heavy linen, so you know it's like great quality. Again, not my size. This is a size 8. These other ones I think are a size 6. That's you. They have all these sets here for you that I unfortunately can't get. But I did see this, and it has like a little silver necklace. It's a long dress, and I thought this would be really cute for the summer. Like I could really try to make this casual, so I'm just gonna think about it. And then I have the Mickey Mouse sweater, which I think is really cute. I like the colors. It's very vintage vibes. I can't wear it right now, but you know, when winter comes I can. And then the tie-dye taster dress I'm still on the fence about, and then these. Let me see if I can move, yeah, like this. Okay. These are by Jones Studio, like the more expensive Jones, New York. They feel really good quality, and I like the blue. So I am considering these because I love picking up pants that are not jeans. So I'm gonna continue to look around a little bit more, and then I'll show you guys if I find anything else. I did end up coming across this suede skirt. I thought this was so cute, but I do actually have something pretty similar to this. This was new at Tags, such a phenomenal find. I didn't think it would fit me, but looking back now, it probably would have. I probably should have tried it on, but I just did my little waist test, and I was like, oh, I don't think this will fit. It definitely probably would have. I did go through the skirts, and I didn't really see anything that caught my eye, and to be honest, I don't even really know what I was looking for. It was more of just me going through everything just to kind of see if there was something interesting I felt like I could work with. But it was just a lot of I don't know, just like ill-fitting, poorly sized things. I did see this, which was really cute, but there was something about this that I didn't like that I knew would be damaged in the wash, and that's these little glitters. It was more like a metal paper sequin, and those types of things, when you wash it, typically rust and cheapen the look of the skirt, so I didn't really want to get that. I did see this though, and it's that like slinky material. It would have fit like tight like a pencil skirt, but as you can kind of see when I hold it up, it's see-through. And even though I don't even mind the see-through look, I would just wear like a pair of briefs that I meant to be seen. But I don't know, I held it for a second thinking about it, and then realized that it probably just wouldn't work for me with the material, and I felt like it might be a little bit too small, so I did end up putting it back. I did also see this skirt, and I thought the silhouette was pretty cool, and it was a vintage piece, of course, but it had all of these spots all over it, and I wasn't quite sure what they were and if they were gonna be something I could get out, so I ended up passing on it. And then going through the rest of the skirts, I just really didn't find anything else. I also came across this really cool trench by the brand, I think it was BB, I can't see what I'm looking at right now, yeah, BB, and it obviously came from the cleaners, but it was this beautiful like fuchsia pink color. On camera I don't know, it's kind of coming off red, but I thought it was cool. It wasn't my size, but it was a really nice find. I did come across this blazer, which I have the exact same blazer, just mine is in the forest green variation, and it's missing a button, so I really did consider getting that just to steal the buttons, but I didn't. And then I wanted to show you this in case you guys are still on the hunt for leather blazers or jackets. I would start trying to look for them now before winter hits. I see them in the thrift store all the time. And then this really cool vintage denim Gap vest was really cool. I tried it on, but it was not fitting me, so I had to, you know, pass on that. And then I saw these pants with this little detail. This is like a early 2000s late 90s thing, and I've been seeing it trying to creep back in, so definitely something to note, but for me, I just could never again. And then I saw this. I did end up getting this. This is a Ralph Lauren kind of like knit shirt, and I loved the color combination. It felt like it had never been worn. And then I saw this. If this was my size, I definitely would have gotten it. I think the detail's really cool, and I could have done something with this with like some ripped jeans. This would have looked amazing. Okay, so I am done, and since I didn't really get like a ton of clothes, I'm just gonna kind of show you what I got. Only got 2 tops, and it was basically 2 knit tops. These both feel brand new, like nobody ever wore it. The first was this Ralph Lauren top. I like this brown and cream stripe. I think this is gonna look really cool in the fall with some jeans like tucked in. And then I got this one by Ann Taylor, which is 100% silk. It says it's a small, but I could tell that this would fit like really nice and fitted. And I love the fact that it has a V-neck because I can show off my necklaces. And that's like literally the only clothing items I got. The other 2 things I got were like homeware items, and I'm gonna show you. I got these plates, and the thing is that we're slowly trying to replace our dishes. I just noticed one of these was cracked. That kind of sucks, but it's not actually that bad. It's really not actually that bad. It does have like an antique vibe, so I'm gonna just show you. I got a stack of 6 of these plates right here, and they do have like a little cracking. I mean, they were only what were they, $4, so it's not like a super loss, but I wanted to replace my dishes with not like a full set of the same, but like different sets of dishes that still go together, but they're not exactly the same, if you know what I mean. So I saw these dishes and I thought they were really cute, and you know what, I'm not too bothered by the cracking because of the way it looks like it's probably supposed to be aged. So I got these, and then I have 2 monsteras and a half, kind of like, because my original monstera, I propagated it into a whole nother plant. The main one is like getting really big. The secondary one is still kind of big, and then I have like 2 leaves that fell off of the main one, but I didn't, you know, have like one of those little nodes on it. So I'm like, you know what, let me just try to propagate these too. So I put it in some water. It's starting to propagate as well. So now I have kind of like 2.5, but where I keep them, it's not enough room. I need to take one off, the bigger one, and put it on a separate stand. So I got this stand, which I'm going to take you guys down and show you because this is perfect for that one plant. Okay, if you could see this right here, that's really what it looks like. It's a nice little cool little stand, and it's perfect. It was only $9.99. That's literally all that I got. The thrift store didn't really redeem itself. I mean, they had some really cool things. They weren't my size. So I guess if all of those 2-piece sets had been in my size, I probably would have felt vindicated, but I didn't really. I think I'm gonna have to lay off of this one for a little while because it's just not given what it's supposed to have gave. So we're not gonna be wasting our time there, at least for the next few weeks. But that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you once again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check them out. I will leave the link to pin in my comments. You can get a free trial and try them out for yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.